Welcome to I Learned a Thing in the Bathroom from Dollar Shave Club, where we explain something very complicated in mere minutes to occupy your brain while you shave. In this edition, we'll be answering the question, why are we so terrified of spiders? As explained by someone who sounds smart because he's British.
Even if you're not actively scared of them, most people still feel a sense of revulsion when they encounter a spider. And the most stoic among us would be hard-pressed not to shriek if they woke up and found one crawling on them. But our fear of spiders and other arachnids is way out of proportion to the danger they actually present to us.
But spider bites can kill you, right? Isn't that a good enough reason to run screaming out of your house when you see one and then, burn the house down, just to be sure?
The chances of dying from a spider bite in the US are astonishingly low. In North America, an average of 6 people die each year from spider bites. That's 8 times fewer than those who die from bee stings. Or to really put it in perspective, you can compare it to the 450 people in the US who die each year from falling out of bed.
Yeah, but most of those people were probably trying to get away from spiders.
Touché. The fact is, our fear of spiders is something that's been hardwired into us by evolution. Hundreds of thousands of years ago in Africa, when the human race was in its infancy, the chances of getting bitten by a really nasty spider were pretty high. Naturally, those early humans who were adept at spotting, and more importantly avoiding these spiders, tended to be the ones who lived to pass on their genes. The entire human race is essentially descended from a group of people whose lives literally depended on them being frightened of spiders.
Are you sure it's not just because spiders are disgusting and awful?
Well, it's that too. In a roundabout way, at least. There's a certain amount of social conditioning with this stuff. Kids see their parents and older siblings screaming at spiders, so they learn that that's the appropriate reaction. Basically, if you want your kid to not be scared of spiders, don't freak out at a spider in front of them.
What if one crawls into my mouth when I'm asleep?
You're referring to the urban myth that we swallow an average of 8 spiders a year while we sleep. And it's just that, a myth. Maybe it's happened to a couple of unlucky people, and even unluckier spiders by mistake, but the idea that spiders are actively crawling into your snoring mouth is absurd. Spiders are extremely sensitive to vibrations, and your sleeping body, with its beating heart, breathing, and other rumblings, is the last thing a spider would want to get close to.
So are there any spiders we should be scared of?
There are certainly spiders you should be cautious of. The Brazilian wandering spider, for example, whose venom is not only lethal if left untreated, it has a deeply unpleasant side effect for men. Once bitten, victims suffer from an involuntary and extremely painful erection that can last for several hours. The venom is so effective at this, in fact, that it's being used as the basis for research into erectile dysfunction medication. Hopefully one that comes without the intense pain, palpitations, cramping, vertigo, nausea, and convulsions that the spider bite also brings.
We truly live in a godless wasteland of terror.
Tune in next time for more I Learned a Thing in the Bathroom. And in the meantime, head to dollarshaveclub.com for more podcasts and a big old pile of grooming products.